YouTube. Today we're going to be looking at a DLC, well, that I've put almost 900 hours into the game itself. So, and you know what? I might even actually start doing some runs of this particular game. Put those on video instead of doing a game review. We'll find out. Let's get back to Isaac. Indie! So, today we are looking at the DLC of Binding of Isaac, Repentance. That's right, is the newest DLC for a game that has been out for over 10 years. Did you know that? It's been out for that long. I know, it's an older game, but you know what? Every time they come out with something new, or a few of these mods come out, I just absolutely get sucked back into it every time, and I have trouble playing pretty much anything else. Oh, and before I forget, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. And you can join us over on Twitch. Have a beer with us. Hey, play some Isaac with us as well. So what is Binding of Isaac? Well, if you don't know what Binding of Isaac is, please go pick up Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac is an absolute amazing game. I mean, everything is randomized in it. Generated items, the rooms, I mean, you name it. It's all great as a roguelike. It is one of the best roguelike games out there. Seriously. It has over 123,000 reviews. Most of them positive, almost all of them positive. It is a 98% positive on Steam. So go, please, check out the game. Okay, and if you're still here, and you plan on checking out the game, and if you don't know what it is, well, Isaac, it's like Legend of Zelda, like the classic Legend of Zelda. If you mixed in some bullet hell smash TV, I know, going with some really old references here, but you're going to toss in a total randomizer, and then, you know, a bunch of poop and religious satire and fetuses. Yeah, I'm not going to put graphics up for any of those. Trust me, it's great. It is a wonderful game. So we are going to be checking out the Repentance DLC. So what has it added? Well, the Repentance DLC has added a ton of stuff, and it's because this was 4 years in the making. It added over 100 new enemies, added all new room layouts, and optional completion paths. A lot was actually taken from Anti-Birth, which was the fan-made mod for this. Really cool. You can kind of check that out, but a lot of the stuff is here too. You have 130 new items, 2 new characters, and there's actually a flip side to every character if you can play that long. Multiple new challenges and over 300 other game changes, some of which we're going to cover. Music and sound, well, there are new for both. There's a new soundtrack for a lot of the levels, and the new levels all have something. They all feel more epic than before. And some of the tracks even have words to them, which is great. It gives it a little bit extra, and I do really appreciate that. They also added a ton of new sounds to the game. My favorite are the door sounds and the coin sounds. It actually sounds like you're picking up a coin, and they each have a different one for each value. Each door, when it opens and closes, has a sound to it. It's wonderful. The look, Isaac is shinier than ever. Every sprite in the game got a makeover. Though it may not be completely obvious to you, everything has had an update. There are new water reflections, there are new levels in a gross Isaac kind of way, the ash pit, the corpse, they all have their own Isaac look to it, and even the retrovision pill was updated. I actually really like the difference. It's kind of a bad pill to have now, but you can still see through it. The feel, Repentance takes everything that you learned from playing Rebirth Plus and Afterbirth Plus and turned it on its head. And they took some of the best parts of Anti-Birth, that fan-made expansion we talked about. Plotting is great! Well, and included in this expansion. And, well, they turned around, they balanced many of the items in the actual game, and completely changed the meta. This has caused many seasoned veterans of Isaac to kind of be pushed onto their heels. They have to learn new things about the game. The difficulty is completely different. The paths you take are completely different. And so it can feel a little bit different if you've put so many hours into the game and you're so used to one thing. But personally, I love all of those changes. It's a new game in the Isaac world. This is the closest we're going to get to Isaac 2. We're not going to get a sequel for this. The basic route that you take, well, the difficulty is actually a little bit easier if you think about it, with all of the balancing of the items that are out there, all of the new items that are added. And if you want to take it harder, use the new route. We have to actually go and fight Corpse. That boss is insane. It is a bullet hell kind of boss, and it has multiple phases to it. And you can go and fight the Beast. Many people haven't even fought the Beast yet. I've seen it. I've watched some really good streamers out there that have done it. I can't do it just yet. We're working on it. So, what do we think of Binding of Isaac Repentance? Yeah, it's going to be kind of a short video because of the DLC. At least I'm trying to make it shorter. Well, it is a great addition to Isaac. I think that all those that are complaining about the meta being changed and this isn't the same game, well, get used to it. Things were changed for a reason. They were balanced. This happens to so many games. It was bound to happen to Isaac. And, well, if you really think about it, now the modding community will have something to do if you're really that unhappy about it. Go make a mod for it once it's re-enabled. I understand it's not on there right now, but it's coming back. With that, do you have a different opinion? Do you not like the expansion? Let me know in the comments below. Later, YouTube. We'll see you next video, and hey, maybe we'll be at this game again. We'll do some runs. Later. YouTube, thank you very much for watching the video. Hey, let me know down below by liking, subscribing, and commenting on how this video went. That's the best way to tell me. And if you want to see us live, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, they're over on Twitch. Link's always in the video. So, keep being you. Love you for being here. Hey, don't forget, do the thing.